The dismantling of the Democratic Party in California is on full display here, and I am happy as heck. You have Eric Swalwell dropping out of the gubernatorial race in California after the San Francisco Chronicles come out and publish an article where a former staffer of Eric Swalwell accused him of sexual misconduct and soliciting oral sex. She's accusing him of sexually assaulting her twice when she was under the influence as well. After this article came out from the San Francisco Chronicles, CNN came out with a similar article where two additional women are accusing Swalwell of the same sexual misconduct. Then you have 50 former staffers of Eric Swalwell coming out and saying this guy not just needs to drop out of the gubernatorial race, which he already did, he also needs to resign from his current position. Then you're seeing all over the internet of Eric Swalwell making out with the hookers, not to mention the bowel movements he can't control in interviews, and not even to mention the alleged relationship he had with Fang Fang, the Chinese communist spy that he allegedly had sexual relationship with, was definitely giving classified information to, for sure. So what does this mean? This means that look at what the prerequisites of California are. You've got to be the biggest adulterer. You've got to sleep with as many hookers as possible. You've got to take woke identity policies and pump them up and spread them all over California. You've got to put illegal aliens, most of them in California, about 3 million of them, and you have to put them first before you put American citizens. And you have to take common sense and throw it out the window. Now, that is I would say that is the resume of Gavin Newsom, and this was the policies, or this was the agenda that Eric Swalwell was also running on, by the way, the same agenda as Gavin Newsom. And think about this for a second. Eric Swalwell, with everything I just mentioned, was leading the race, the Democratic nominee for governor in California, with 17% approval rating. He was leading. He was the front runner. Now, I would say California dodged a bullet, but I don't think so, because the next runner-up is Katie Porter. This lady is someone who is allegedly been accused of pouring hot potatoes on her ex-husband's head. This is a lady who you've seen many times yelling at her staffers for being in her camera shot. And again, it would be an understatement to say that California is at a crossroads. It's not that California is at a crossroads. It's that California is on the brinks of collapse. They've got the highest property taxes, the highest sales taxes, the highest income taxes. They've got a homeless population that is out of control. They've got a dilapidating infrastructure that's going on over there. They've spent billions of dollars on a project and have laid 0 tracks so far. They've got the highest population of illegal aliens. So is California going to go with someone who's common sense, like a Steve Hilton, or are they going to continue with their woke identity politics and truly just absolutely destroy California? Because look at the data. Even if you don't believe a word I am saying, look at the data. People are leaving California. There's a net exodus of California. More people are leaving California than are going to California because they just can't stand it anymore. So, again, Steve Hilton, to me, is the most common sense person in California, talking about cutting taxes, cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, so Californians have more money in their pockets. California, don't make the same mistake twice.